There we go. Start streaming. Here we go. There we go. We're live. Oh, and it's already automatically streaming. I didn't have to hit start streaming. Cool. All right, so we're live. There we go.
We're something.
We're something. Here we are, back for day 2 of Spiel. I am only looking slightly tired so far. Chris looks like a brand new baby bunny. Happy, alert, fresh, obsessed. Amazing. Love it. Is Fresh Obsessed? Is that Subway? Who says Fresh Obsessed? Or is that AMP? No, Subway's Eat Fresh.
Eat Fresh is Subway.
Fresh Obsessed was AMP or Safeway, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if you have either.
I know of Safeway. I don't know the other one.
So maybe AMP was Fresh Obsessed. We've just gone like way off the chart sheet here.
Well, and we've probably violated about 17,000 copyright laws.
delete. Okay, well, anyways, for anyone joining us, we are going to be doing a little teach/play of The Quick and the Undead, which if I was clever enough, I would have put up behind me. Let me see. I should do that. Although no one's going to see it as we're playing, I guess. But I'll switch these out. Take these down.
We're not doing Summit right now.
Boom.
Connor.
You know what? I'll take this down too because it's such a big box. Boom. Quick and the Undead. Okay, so we're doing a Quick and the Undead. Playback on the other website is disabled by the video owner. Are you seeing us live?
Yeah. I am until. So I'm still seeing us and still seeing us.
Weird. Okay. Usually I can see.
Yeah, I mean
preview.
Yeah, I am until it has us live. I'm still seeing us.
Okay, cool. We'll just not worry about that then, and we'll assume that it is going. So we'll go over to here, and we will go into The Quick and the Undead. So this is the game designed by Daryl Andrews and Adrian Adamescu, and developed by me. We have a wonderful zombie western. You still there, Chris?
Yeah.
You hear me? Nice. Yeah, your audio is so quiet. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I was worried I lost you.
I got some filters. I got some things.
Dang. All right.
You know, I used to live this podcast life.
That's true. You're as a baller.
Okay.
All right. So this is the wonderful world of Westfort, where we will be going to the different locations, getting some supplies, taking some actions, shooting some zombies, and hopefully buying control of some buildings. At the end of the game, we're going to total our notoriety, which is on the buildings themselves. That's the value here. But you only score that if there's no zombie in the building at the end of the game. You'll score it from any zombies you've killed during the game. That's the value up here. And you'll score it from any notoriety you've earned with tokens throughout the game. You can earn those like this on the board. Oh, Chris, side note, I added it so you can actually go over the icons, the player icons on the board, and hit spacebar, and it will zoom in. Yeah, I did that as a little bit way of making it a little bit easier for new players to kind of see what those options are. So to do just a really quick teach of each of these things and how a turn plays, I'll do that right now. And basically what we'll be doing is each round, Chris and I, because there's only 2 of us, it's obviously a 1 to 6 player game, but the 2 of us will be taking our dice, and we can either take it into our hand and select whatever side we want, or we can just right click it and put set to. The reason why we do that, and I'll do it right now, is let's say I select this number here. Chris is going to select his number on his die, and on the count of 3 we will show our dice. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we both flip. So he selected number 5. I selected number 4. If there's any other players involved, they'd be selecting their numbers as well. If they didn't want to select an action space on the board, instead they could take their entire die, let's say the green player, and he'd put it on the higher guns action. Now there's a reminder on there that you can't see when you zoom in, but down here showing that you actually place your die here. And that's a way of getting new outlaws throughout the game. In case you run out, maybe people are shooting all your guys, or maybe you have them locked down in buildings so you're running low. That's how you get new ones. But Chris and I each picked a number, so we will be taking outlaws from our supply. I'm over here as the rose or white color, and I will drop one of my outlaws onto the number I chose, which in this case would be number 4. up here, and Chris dropped his on number 5. Now these will resolve starting with the higher guns, and then numerically from 8 down to 7, 6, you get the point. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now number 1 over here is a wild, so if a player chose number 1, they would get to place their outlaw anywhere on the board, any of the numbers 2 through 8, as long as there wasn't another standing outlaw. Now that's one of the things in the game that's a little bit different in the physical versus Tabletopia. In this mode here, when you flip them, instead of flipping them over, you can see that they turn to be half colored. That shows that they are exhausted at that location. So then number 1 will let you place a guy somewhere else on the board. However, it is important to note that only one player can choose number 1 in a round. If more than one player did that, both those players would lose their turn. So it's a gamble. Only do it if you're feeling confident. Now, the way these are going to resolve is there is an income and an action. Sorry, action and an income, I should highlight as I'm doing that, on each of these locations. Number 8, for example, is going to let you hunt some zombies anywhere on the board or intimidate players standing on 5, 4, 3, or 2. After doing that, or electing not to do that, you can choose to gain one of these resources, either money, bullets, or notoriety. On the second location, number 7, you can hunt zombies anywhere on the board, and then after that you would get either money or bullets. The icon over here is just showing that you can then buy buildings. Now buildings can only be bought if there is no zombie in the street. That's why it's so highlighted, because players could forget that. Make sure that this zombie has been eliminated before you try to buy into a building. So we'll go through here and we will get each of our different resources and our actions. Instead of explaining them all, we're just going to play through it. And the one thing Chris and I should do before we get going is at the start of the game, each player chooses any 3 resources they want to add to their supply. Well, Chris chooses his, and he has the option of single notoriety tokens, coins, or bullets. And the way bullets are done are with your targeting card over here. So this one's mine. At the start of the game, I have no bullets in my gun, which is kind of dangerous. I'm going to lock this down so it stops highlighting like that. And then you have your critical hit, critical fail token, which shows right here. So if I want to load my gun, if I was going to choose, let's say I chose 2 bullets that I want to load my gun with. Let's say I choose this bullet here and this bullet here. There we go. So I've now got bullets in my gun, and those are 2 of the starting resources I get to use. I'm now going to choose one other starting resource. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. I won't start another starting resource. Yeah, I will. I want $1. I lied. So I'm starting with 2 bullets and $1, and that just goes into my supply at the start of the game. If I look over here at Chris's, he's got $2, and it looks like he's gaining 1 bullet. So now we're basically set up to play the game. I'll be a gentleman, and I will let Chris go first, and he has the law badge, which is the badge here.
Thanks.
And it's round 1. You'll see that there's 3 numbers on here because there's 3 rounds to each day. So Chris is going to be the
now.
law.
Do we want to go ahead and reselect our starting locations, or
Yeah,
we just
sure.
want to go with what we got?
Let's do it. All right. So now that we're going to play properly, we're going to pick where we want to go, what resources we want to gain, because as you can see, different people will gain different things for us. So on the count of 3, we're going to highlight, right-click our dice, and we can pick the Set To action to pick where we want to go.
Hold on. I didn't click the die.
No worries.
There we go. Where do I want to go, Connor?
Oh, I know where I'm going.
All right, I know where I'm going.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, flip. There we go. So he's going to 3. I'm going to 1. So because his number's higher, he's going to place his character on number 3 up there. And then I'd wait for any other players, and then I'd get to place mine anywhere I want because of the wild down here. So I'm going to draw my guy. Let me go up here again. There we go. Draw my guy, and I am going to place him on... You know what? I'll place him over here on number 4. Why not? So we now get ready to go through the game. If anyone had played higher guns, they'd get their guys by paying either $2 or giving up 1 notoriety. They get a new outlaw, a bullet, and they get to flip their critical token back over. There's no one on 8, no one on 7, 6, 5. So then I go first because I'm on 4. And if I look at mine here, I have 2 options as an action. I can either try to intimidate someone on 8, 7, 6, or 5, and there's nobody there on those numbers, so I can't. Or I can attack the zombie in the middle. Now these 3 characters all have that same hand, which you can see up here on the board. So that just shows you that these 3 characters can only attack this zombie where these two characters can attack zombies anywhere on the board that's in buildings or in the middle. So I'm going to use that second action. I'm going to attack the zombie here. To attack a zombie, I need to roll my die and get a number 4, 5, or 6. But I also need to make sure I have a bullet in 4, 5, or 6. Now I was planning this from the start, so I clearly put bullets where I needed them in 5 and 6. So I can roll as many times as I want, but I am forced to stop if I get a critical fail, which I can't because it's not open right now, or if I roll the same number twice. So I'm obviously going to try to roll and hopefully get a 5 or 6 to kill this zombie. Again, I can right click it and there's a roll option. There we go. Oh, nice. Good start to the game. I got a 6.
Wow.
So I've a bullet there. That bullet will be expended, flipped over. I've used the bullet, but I take that zombie off the board, and I've now netted myself 4 points nice and early in the game. That spot stays vacant so players can buy into location. So I am helping Chris here because now he's going to make a bunch of money on his turn, which we'll see. As a second part of my action, I get to take $1, a bullet, and a notoriety. So I'll take $1 from here. I will take notoriety from here, and then I will take a bullet. And for a bullet, let's see where their weaknesses are. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my number 7 bullet just to protect myself from Chris. So I've done that. I have $2 which I could spend to buy into a place. So you know what? I will. I'm going to buy into the grocery store because I'm going to get $1 back anyways. And I should actually lock these down so they stop highlighting all annoying.
Connor, did you want to talk about the buildings themselves and kind of some of the iconography there?
Yeah, sure, why not? So there's basically 3 buildings in play, which I did not explain, and that is due to player counts. You can see down here on the board, these spaces would be used for a 3-player game. You'd add these spaces for a 4-player game. Sorry, these 2 here. You'd add this guy for a 5th player and this player for a 6th player. The ghosted images on here are just the starting resources that start in those buildings. So the buildings could start in different locations, depending on your player count, but the extra buildings are out here, which we're obviously not using for the game. Those are there. And the other extra zombies, which we're not using, are in the bag. I've already dumped them out of the way. So on the buildings itself, on the top left corner is the cost to buy into the building. Below that, it's its notoriety, its victory point value at the end of the game if it's empty of undead. And on the right-hand side is what the building will do for you. So this red exclamation mark is a reminder that at the start of each round, so 3 times per day, I can activate this action once. In this case, I could spend $1 to gain either a bullet or notoriety at the grocery store. Here at the town residence, it's $4 to buy it. It will gain you 1 notoriety, but during the game, every time you do a steal action, you get 1 more of the resource. So an extra $1, extra bullet, or extra notoriety. And then over here at the blacksmith shop, $4 to buy in. You gain 2 notoriety at the end of the game, but every round, you'll gain 1 bullet every round. So that's a very nice place. I unfortunately can't afford it right now. So the only one I can afford is the store. So I will spend my $2, 1, 2, and then I will move my currently activating character from their action space, boop, to the store, and I will gain the resource on it. Now my guy controls the store, and I'm going to get this bonus next round if I would like. And I'll take that $1 back and put it in my stash over here. Over to Chris's turn. I'll let you talk it through, Chris, so I don't talk the entire time.
Yeah, so I get to, with the first part of the action, take a steal of $1, which thank you, Connor, for making sure to pick the location that gave you money. And then as the bottom part of that action, the income there, I get to take $3 more, which actually I won't take because I am going to go ahead and buy into a building. So I will spend 4. I will not quite fight Connor yet. I do not have my ammunition supplies built up, but I will go ahead and take this notoriety and enter this blacksmith. So now every round I will get a chance to get a bullet.
Lame. He's the worst. Okay, that was actually well played. So we will simply move the law badge over to me. I'll use click and control to rotate it to number 2 to show us that we're on the second action, second round of the day.
Yeah, because there's 3 actions for each round of the day.
Exactly. Now I am going to very simply reselect my action where I'm going for my second place, and Chris is going to do the same thing.
Hey, Connor, don't forget, it is the start of the turn. So you get the thing.
See, there we go again. So Chris gets his bonus. Whoops. his bonus of a bullet, so he can just choose any bullet on his board to then lock into place if he wanted. Or not lock into place, but flip over. And then over here, now I was about to buy something with the dollar I had, but Chris stole my dollar. So I will not be doing that. So unfortunately, I have to avoid that option. All right, we're going to use our dice, and we're going to pick where we want to go to. Now, one thing I should note, and that might be showing my hand a little bit, is when you want to buy into a building and there's already someone in it, you only pay half price rounded up. Dun, dun, dun.
But that means you also have to be able to successfully beat them.
That's right. To fight them out of the building. All right, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'll set one of my guys onto 2. There we go. And Chris is going to 8. All right, Chris gets to go first because he's higher in numerical value.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to intimidate.
Oh, nuts.
Conor at area 2, because that is not only a stolen notoriety for me, but that is 2 notoriety for you and $2. So also knowing that you may potentially try to buy into my building.
What?
I want to
That's
be
not
able
my plan. So
to protect myself a little bit.
Intimidation is, as you said, you can do 5, 4, 3, or 2, and unfortunately I'm on 2. So he's basically saying, give me any 2 resources of your choice, or I get 1 chance to shoot you. And you know what I'm going to say? Bite me. Take your best shot, Dr. Walters.
Okay.
Well, so he's going to roll 1 time. No. Oh, get out of here.
Oh, it's a 4.
Oh, he kneecapped me. Really?
Oh, gosh.
That was painful.
Man, maybe we shouldn't have taken that chance now, should we have, Conor?
That was a far shot. Your aim is quite good, sir. All right, so he's unfortunately killed me. So I go into the discard. He gains a notoriety for shooting me.
Yes, I do get some bonus for that. But it's not all bad for you because you get a chance to place a zombie on the board.
Exactly. And I'm going to take this zombie and I'm going to, I'm just going to add it to your building out of spite. Actually,
so I think that's
I'm going to add it here so you can't buy it.
Yeah, I was about to say, so that's a really interesting strategy because if he would have done that, I have enough funds to be able to buy into his building. So I am surprised that you were about to do that.
Yeah, see, that's, you have to be careful. But by doing this, I'm locking, no one can buy into buildings when there's someone out there. So it kind of
and he doesn't have the money to do it, and I'm the one sitting on money right now, and so it's quite a advantage for him to prevent me from doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well then I'm going to take some income, and you know what? I feel like Conor is one of the vengeful sorts.
No.
You very much are. So I'm going to go ahead and flip a bullet with my income. So
nice.
And I can't buy because there's a zombie in the middle.
Perfect. So that was a very fast round 2. So this is going to go back across to Chris. We're going to click Control and rotate. So we're on round 3. And again, he's going to gain a friggin' bullet because of his blacksmith. And I can't. See, I can't do this. So I was very short-sighted. I should have paid him 2 resources because I was going to be gaining 5 anyways out of netted 3. But for the teach, I thought it'd be more fun if I tried to stand up to him. And it was even more fun because I got shot. So round 3.
I do take a bullet, which I took in slot 6.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Conor played with me already a couple weeks ago, and he should know that if the blacksmith is out,
Chris is going there.
Chris becomes a bullet machine. So
all right. What do I want to do here? Sure, let's try this. All right, you ready?
I am.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, you tricked me. Or did you flip it to 4 at the same time?
It's 4.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go up here. Now, I am going to try to intimidate Chris because I can do 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, or 2. And he is on 4. So give me 2 resources or I'm going to try to shoot you.
You know what? I'm also going to risk it. Conor, why don't you choose to come at me?
Come on. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, get out of here. So I rolled a
Hmm.
2, but I don't have a bullet in 2. So I missed them. I got nothing. But knowing that, I'm going to have a quick look around, and I am going to put a bullet in 6. So I'm gaining 2 bullets with my action. I'll put a bullet in 6 and a bullet in 4. So I'm ready for any shenanigans Chris might try to pull. All right, go ahead, kind sir.
Um, Now, Connor, I guess an interesting question that I already know the answer to, but can I take my income before I take my action?
No, you have to do the top first. Good to ask. Good
Yes,
to ask.
because in this instance, I could take a shot at the zombie, which I'm still going to do. But again, that income, if you noticed, gives me a bullet chance as well. So that is something to keep in mind. Since it really doesn't matter to intimidate too much right now. I mean, I guess I could. I could probably get some resources, but really, Connor doesn't have anything. I mean, I could get a bullet from him, but I'm generating bullets. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the zombie. So I will roll here, and I have bullets in 4, 5, 6. And hey, look, 6 is a spot and 6 is a bullet.
Oh,
So
get
I will
out of here.
expend this bullet to take this zombie, which
Oh
is 3
no.
victory points for me, 3 notoriety, which is pretty nice because Connor is sitting on one already too. And then I will get a notoriety, $1, and a bullet. I will put it back in slot 6. And now, since I have money, I could buy into a building. But the problem here is, so going into this spot where Connor is at is worth $1 right now because that's the cost of the building. But if you're trying to invade someone already there, it is 2. But Connor's sitting on a lot of bullets.
No, I'm fine. I'm a horrible
I don't
shot, as you've learned.
you have been, but I
I,
just am not necessarily interested quite yet in doing that. So
I'm gonna give him
and I
an.
cannot afford a 4.
Come
So
on, come on in.
I'm going to pass.
Ooh, fair enough. All right, we'll flip these
Because we're
guys.
also about to end the round, which means that we have to pay up on our buildings as well.
That's right. So I haven't even said that yet. But basically, at the end of 3 rounds, when the day is over, as Chris just alluded, we each need to pay 1 bullet per building we're in. So in this case, we each need to give up 1 bullet by flipping it over. So I'm going to flip my bullet 4. Now, if I didn't want to do that, I could just voluntarily withdraw my character from that building, but then I'd lose control and anything it gave me. In this case, it's not giving me anything because I'm playing very poorly. Chris also gave up a bullet, and now we're going to pass this over to me. I'm going to control and send it back to 1. So we're now basically in round 1 of day 2. Now at the end of the day as well, what we should have done is we should have withdrawn all of our characters from the action spaces, but not from the buildings. So Chris is going to get his 2 guys back there. I only got 1 guy back because I have a dead dude over here. So knowing that, I should flip this guy back around as well. We're both going to pick where we want to go. So let's
Oh, I
do.
thought I had an extra guy. I was like, why am I only at 2?
All right, get ready to roll to flip that to select that die.
Hmm.
You know what? Let's try. Let's go here. Are you ready?
No.
Are you
I
looking at the
am
live
not.
stream to know what I'm going to do?
No, I'm actually not. I am not. All right, I am ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, here we go. All right, I'm going up to 3. And you're going down to 2. Now, if you can imagine, at some point you will, especially with more players, you will go to the same place as someone else. When that happens, that triggers a duel where both players will have 1 roll to try to shoot the other player. They could each miss, in which case they'll take their turns in turn order, going clockwise around from this. If 1 hits, then obviously, like you saw before, 1 person's killed and the other person maintains control. If they both hit, then it's whoever's hit with a higher value. So in this case, let's say I shot it with a 7 and he only hit me with a 5. Well, then I would be the winner because I had a more critical hit than he did. So
I forgot to mention that it was the start of the round, so we get our upkeep from our buildings. Again, you can't afford yours, but I can afford mine.
That's no good. Okay, that messes with my plan a little bit, but let's see. So I go first because I'm a higher number over here. I get to steal $1. Thank you, kind sir. And then I gain $3. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now, because Chris was so kind to remove that zombie from in here, I'm going to try to buy in to the block. Is that what I want to do? I kind of want to. You know what?
There
I'm
is
not going
another
to.
free building.
I'm going to buy into the other free building. That is what I'm going to do. That's going to cost me 4. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm going to buy into the other building, which costs me 4. I'm going to move from here into here. That gives me a bullet, which I will show on my board here, like so. There we go. And
Okay,
that's the end of my turn.
cool. On my turn, I get to steal a notoriety from someone.
Get out of
Thank you,
here.
Connor. And then I am going to take. Oh,
Take. Oh.
sorry, I messed with my screen instead of. So I take 2 money and 2 notoriety here.
Dang.
So the hard part here is that I would love to get in on one of these buildings. Very much so, actually.
Get out of here.
But my fear here is Connor's got a little bit, 1 extra bullet. I guess it's only 1.
And I'm a horrible shot. You're 1 for 1 right now.
I'm actually
Quick
going
draw.
to attempt to fight Connor here at this
Oh,
building.
what? You dirty.
So Connor, I have to pay the 2 now, correct?
Correct. Yep. So you pay that just to try to get in the building, and that doesn't go to me. That goes back into the bank. We'll call it.
Well, yeah, you're above the or below the bank, so it looks kind of like I paid you, but
And there we go. Now, as the defender of the location, I get to roll first, and I will win any ties. So again, looking at my board, I really want to get a 7, and if not, then a 6, and if not, a 5, if not, a 4, or maybe even an 8, which is a critical hit. So let's see what I can get, and hopefully I will defend my residence. Good old roll. 2! Come on! Ridiculous. I hope you roll a 2. So I've missed him, which is not going to bode well considering how many bullets I have. Yes!
oh, I
1.
rolled a 1.
So again, the 1 is only a critical fail if you've
already used your 8.
Exactly. So in this case, oh, that's not lined up well at all on this one. That's weird. I'll have to check that. But anyways, that's exactly what Chris said. So you can only get triggered a critical fail if you've used your critical hit, which he hasn't. So it's just a miss for him. In this case, it's both a miss. So we have to go again because only one player can maintain control of the building. So I'm going to use the R button to roll my die. A 3. Are you serious? The only 2 places I don't have bullets, and I rolled them both. All right. So we need Chris to roll a 1 again. A 6.
Oh, but a 6 will do it.
In the heart. Really? You shot me in the heart. Okay, this isn't going so well for me anymore. So I am going to, die. I go over here in the graveyard into Boot Hill. Down here I give Chris a notoriety for shooting me. And then I come back as a vengeful zombie. And you know what? This one's worth 2 victory points. So I'm going to put it in here. Because in this case, I don't want to stop myself from getting in buildings. Because I need to go back and try to fight them. But I'm going to
Is
try
it
to take...
worth 2? Because the one I see is worth 4 here.
Oh, sorry. I mean the building that you're in. He'll only score these victory notoriety points if he removes both the zombies. So I'm going to try to slow him down in that building. So that didn't go so well for me at all. All right. That is the end of that round. Put it over here. We'll rotate it to 2.
Okay. So it's the start of the round, so I get a bullets.
Yes, you do.
And you still have no money to spend.
I know.
Gosh, maybe you shouldn't be buying into buildings I want.
Get out of here. All right. So now we're going to pick where we're going.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1.
I know where you're going. I'm going to stop you. You're going to 6. Oh boy, I hope I get some serious revenge right now. All right, let's do this.
So, Connor, what happens when we both go to the same location?
Wow, we are going to duel. So obviously, I was fairly confident Chris was going to try to screw me over because the location he took away from me is exactly what I was going to do to him. He's going to steal an extra bullet. So he's going to steal 2 bullets from me when he takes this action, which I don't want. So I wanted to make sure I went there to try to stop him from pulling it off. Because we're both there, we're both going to roll our die one time, and like usual, see if we can hurt the other person. Now I've rolled a 2 and 3, so I should roll something different. Are you ready, sir?
Yep.
I
already rolled.
You already rolled? Well, I got a 4. You got a
I got
5.
a 5.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
why am I so bad at my own game? So, this is going horribly pour moi. My strategy is
So now we both used a bullet, right?
that's right, but my bullet is not spent when I'm killed because you shot me better. All right, now I died again. You get another notoriety. Oh, come on.
So, hey, Connor, what happens when you have no notoriety to buy new people and no money to buy new people?
Oh, that is actually a fair question, and that is explained in the rules for this exact situation. Now, I don't want to go there though. I'm gonna try to stick it to you and put it to you up over here. There we go. Now, can I remember? Because this happens so rarely. When you know what happens is I get the notoriety, I get the player, but I don't get the bullet, and I don't get to flip my critical token if it was used. So it's kind of a
So you still get a person. You just don't get all the extra stuff that comes with it.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Right.
So unfortunately,
but
it's better
of course,
than nothing.
you haven't spent your critical.
That's right.
Well, Connor, I'd like to resolve my location first. So I get to.
You still do. Oh no.
Yeah, I get to steal a bullet. Actually, 2 bullets because I have the building.
I am being decimated.
That lets me do that, and again, Connor has thrown a lot of zombies on my area. Let me see what I need. I think 2 is what I'm going to grab here.
And which bullet do you want to take away from me?
I will take away your 7 and your 6.
Oh, painful.
So I do that, and then I get a money or a notoriety, and I will take a money. And since there are no zombies in the center, wow. I can buy into a building. I think Connor,
don't you do it.
Since I have now decimated you to some degree here, I think I need to try to just take you out completely. So
yeah.
Connor, I will spend 1 money.
Yep.
To attempt to kick you out of this building.
All right, I need this, people, and any viewers, please cheer for me because I need this right now. Here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, roll. 8. About
7.
Friggin' time. You guys have missed.
It was the only thing you could have had, really.
So I need to do this. I need to spend my critical hit token. So I've defended my location. I've finally killed Chris. I get a notoriety for that. And now because...
Hey, Connor, what happens when there's no zombies to take?
Then nothing. You don't get to add anybody. Only I come back as the dead bodies. Because the game end is triggered when there's no zombies left in town, ignoring the pile.
Which was triggered this turn. This combat we were doing was resolving the last part of the turn.
That's right. So what we did there is that stops. Then this goes over to me for round 3 of the day. Chris gets his income
because we finished the day, right?
No, sorry, no, we're going to round 3. Sorry, I had already previously turned it because I took it before your turn was over.
Right. That's what I meant. Is we still have to do when endgame is triggered. You finish all of the rounds.
Isn't triggered yet because it's when zombies are cleared from town.
Oh, so cleared from the board.
Yeah, you ignore Boot Hill, so this could be full of zombies and we.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, I do get a bullet at the beginning of the round.
You do. Now, Chris is going to get to pick where his die goes. I clearly have nobody left, so I am going to send my die here. And look at that. I actually got a notoriety from shooting Chris last time.
I am also going to send my die here.
Oh, there we go. So I return a notoriety to the pile. And then with this action, I spent 1 notoriety. So I'm going to get a guy, a bullet, and I have to flip my token over. So I'm going to go here.
And then I am going to spend a well, I'll spend the $2.
Interesting.
And then I get a guy. Did you take my purple guy? You did.
I did. Not sure why, but I totally did. Here we go.
So I will take a person, a bullet. Now I am maxed on bullets.
Oh,
And I already had my critical flipped, so I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
How do I want to do this?
All right. So it's now the end of the day because that was round 3.
No, we haven't played. Oh, that was round 3. You're absolutely right. 100% correct.
You play your die.
Yep. We take our dies back. It's going to go over to Chris for round 1 on the next day. But first, he's got to pay 2 bullets to maintain his 2 buildings. And I have to pay 1 bullet to maintain my 1 building. So I'll flip this one here.
But I get a bullet because I am at the blacksmith.
At the start of the next round, exactly. Okay, here we go. Where do I want to go this time? I think. You know what? Let's do this. All right, you ready, Freddy?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, damn you. This is not going to go well for me at all. I should have thought of that move. I really should have. Okay, nuts. Well, it depends though if he goes after me or if he goes after zombies. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, so here's the interesting part. I can intimidate Conor and give him 0 bullets, but he's because that's what I would take. But honestly, I only have 1 bullet slot left, and yeah, I don't know if I want that. And I need to start clearing zombies because I think in a lead here, and getting zombies is also worth victory points. So I think I want to do that. So I'm gonna shoot some zombies.
All right. So because he has this bullet icon, he can shoot a zombie anywhere on the board, including buildings.
Anywhere. Right. So locations 8 and 7 are those. Yeah. Now Conor mentioned this earlier. This blacksmith is actually worth more victory points at the end of the game. And it has a really easy zombie to kill there. So I think I'm going to attempt to shoot that 1 victory point. Well, I have a lot of bullets. I'm going to actually go for the 4 victory point zombies. Since I'm full on bullets, I think that's probably my smartest move.
All right. So let's hope he rolls a 1 or a 3 or a 4 or 5.
I roll.
Yes,
I rolled a 1, but I my critical fail's not up.
That's right. So it's just a miss for now.
Yep. So I just want to avoid another 1.
A 5.
But I got a 5.
Yes, that's good. So he's missed. This is exactly what I want to happen. Now he needs to get a 4 or a 3.
And I used the bullet.
That's right. Ah.
And there's a 7.
Nuts. Gets her. Headshot right there. That swayed the game in his favor. And then what are you getting for your income?
I am going to. All right, where's Conor sitting on bullets? I think I'm going to take $1, but then spend that $1 to threaten my friend Conor here. Let's see. So Conor has a 7 and a 6, or a 7 and a 5 on bullets. I don't know if I like those odds. I'm actually going to take a bullet.
Ooh, I kind of wanted you to come after me. I need it.
I know, but I think I'm confidently in the lead, so I want to, I think, hold on to my lead here.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so it's my turn. Go down to here. I get to steal a notoriety. Yoink. I get $2. 1, 2. I get 2 more notoriety. Those are from up here.
Yeah, don't take my notoriety from that.
But that would have been nice. 1, 2. And the question is, do I want to buy in to this location? And I think the answer is I do not, because I've been rolling really, really bad so far. So I need to change my strategy up. But that ends that round. So we'll flip these guys around to show that they're done. And we'll go to round 2 of the day. Chris gets his bullet, and I am actually going to spend $1 to get another bullet as well. which I can do
Yeah, it gives you money
finally
now.
with my grocery store. So that's my grocery store. So that's good. Now we have to decide what we want to do. What do I have? Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Let's do that.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Okay, I think I know where I'm going.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, interesting.
I just realized I'd run out of guys. Oh no! So I had to go here. All right, so
Well, and here's another thing. It's interesting. So you spent that $1 at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have $2 to get a new person. You're going to
you
have
pipe
to.
down. I realized that after the fact. Evil man. There we go. So I pay my notoriety. I get a guy. I get a bullet. And I actually want... What bullet do I want? I'll go like this. Flip that one. Like so. And I don't flip my token because it's already flipped. And then Chris gets to go. Oh, Chris, you cannot return to 8. You should have remembered that. You can't go where you have a guy.
I forgot that.
I'll be nice and I'll pretend you picked 7 because it's similar.
Well, it was the other choice I had. Was going to do anyway.
The one advantage to 7, as you can see here, is it functions like 8, gives you one less option for action and for income. But this icon here means you won't duel, so multiple players can go there. That's especially important in a larger player count where there's tons of buildings and tons of zombies in the game, and players are trying to pick off zombies around the board. So, Chris, what'll it be?
I'm going to pick off a zombie.
Which one?
I think I'm going to go for this 1-pointer.
Okay. I mean, that's
because
smart.
Again,
it's still worth 2 points because it clears out that building.
Well, it's worth 1 for the zombie itself, and then
Yeah.
yes, 2 for the location. So I think it's a... All right, and it's a 7, which I'm pretty sure hits, right? Yep. So I spin that bullet. I rolled that 7. I get this zombie. We are 1 zombie closer to the end of the game.
Oh, no. Okay, so, whoa, what's happening here? That was weird timing. All right. So I need to be careful about my plan right now. I need to take that, or I take this. So you know what? This goes to round 3. You still with me, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
It's so quiet.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
Sorry, my father-in-law is...
Oh, what? My computer just... No, that's fine. My computer just started slowing right down for some reason. Come on, computer.
Okay, so Connor, don't forget, you can take your income.
Yeah. Sorry, my mouse was acting up. And I will. I am going to spend this $1 to buy another bullet, and I'll put the bullet... Can't really go after that guy, but I need to protect myself from the masterful shooting of Chris. All right, we're on to round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where do we want to go?
Well, I have to go here because I don't have any more people.
So I need to make sure. I mean, he is just loaded with bullets. So going into his building right now seems like a painful choice. But if I want to, you know what? No, I won't. I'll be smart about it for now. So I'm going to go. I'm not going to, actually, I should still do it with my die to play properly. I'll set it to 8. Oh, it didn't work. I'll set it to 8. There we go. And I'll place my guy here.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and spend a notoriety to get my person a bullet, which now I am fully bulleted, And I still have not rolled an 8, so my critical is still available, so that doesn't happen.
Now on my turn, I am going to use the hunt action, and I am going to try to hunt this guy here. So 3, 5, and 7. I have all those bullets, so I'm going to try to hunt this guy. I know it helps him in this location, but it's only worth 1 victory point, whereas this is
It's
worth
worth
4.
4 for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to help clear out your building. So I need, what did I say, a 3, 5, or 7? Or an 8 critical hit. I'll take any of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A 2. Okay, that was a miss, but that's fine. It was empty anyways. I can roll again. A 3. 3, 5, and 7 was a hit, right?
Yep.
It was. Boom. So I get this guy, another 4 points for me. I spend my 3 bullet like that. And then for my income at this point, you know what? At this point, let's be smart and let's take a bullet like that. So although I got shot up, I'm not out of the game. My turn is done, and that is the end of round 3. This is going to go back to me, but before we reset it, we take all of our guys off the board. Oh, I took purple
Quit
again.
taking my person.
So I take my guy off the board from here, and this guy here, like so. We each have to pay bullets for our buildings. I spend 1, Chris spends 2. So I'm actually going to flip this one here. Chris is going to flip that one. Those 2
Yep,
there.
but I get a bullet back because of the start of the round.
There you go. And then we go into round 3. It's getting close into the game, so we need to be very careful with what we're doing here. So let's go with, yeah, let's do this. All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Oh, interesting.
Did you roll?
No, did you? I can't see yours. Your hand's
No.
right over it.
No, I also stayed at my spot.
Oh, sorry. I have not. I was going to change. So I hadn't selected mine, but I couldn't see what you said,
Oh.
what you had picked.
I mean, I technically haven't rolled it yet, but it will stay at a 7.
Okay, well, I was going to go to a 7 or an 8. Well, that's not entirely fair, so I'm going to go to the 8. Because actually my worry was I was going to go to the 7 as well. The reason why I hesitated is because I actually thought he was going to go to the 8. And if he went to the 8, he could shoot the zombie before I would get the chance. And then my turn would have been useless to me. But I was worried about going to the 8 because I thought if he was going there and I went there, he had better bullets than me. So you can see I kind of overthought myself. So we're going to go through turns. I get to go first. I can intimidate, but he's not on the right one. So instead, I am going to try to hunt this zombie. 2 and 4. All right. I have bullets on 2 and 4. I kept them on purpose. That's why I gave up my 5 if anyone was actually watching. And I will now roll this die and try to get a 2 or 4. Oh, there is a god. There we go. I got him. I'll take this guy, which is a big help to me right now at this point in the game. But, so we are triggering high noon, which triggers at the end of this round. And we'll each have, there'll be 1 more turn after this. So what we do is going to matter.
Okay.
I need to be very careful because he's going to be friggin' loaded up. So I think I need to get rid. I think Chris is coming for me. So I will take an extra bullet as part of my action. Chris's turn.
Okay. So I cannot. I could take a bullet. Well, I can't shoot anyone because there's no one to shoot. No zombies to shoot. So I can take a bullet, which would load me up. But I agree with Connor that I think I need the money to be able to try and take him out of that building. So I will go here.
Good play.
And I will try to shoot him.
All
so
right.
I spend my $1.
And I'm going to
Connor,
roll
you're
first.
The defender.
2 is a miss.
Okay.
Man, I've rolled 2 a lot. I should put a bullet
You
in there.
have rolled a lot of 2s.
3 is a miss.
3's a miss.
There's a chance. And he tried to shoot me inappropriately with his 3. Okay, so here we go. I got this. Come on. Big roll. 4. That's a hit. Do I kneecap him? I can't see your hands in the way.
But
What is
That's
it?
an 8.
Oh no! That was a good reveal. That was perfectly placed hand.
And I
So
will
now you
use
don't
that
have to
critical.
use your 8 if you don't
Yeah,
want
I
to.
don't have to, but I'm going to.
Oh no, I die. He gets another notoriety. Oh, that's not a notoriety. That's me. There you
Hey,
go.
you have a lot of dead bodies over there,
I have
Connor.
a ton of dead bodies over there. Okay, here we go. We go into round 3. Or sorry, round 2. But it's it's high. It's called high noon. Final round of the day. We each get to make one last kind of move for success.
Now, Connor, talk through really quick how is in-game scoring calculated?
That's right. So basically, because all these zombies are clear, Chris is going to score victory points for each of these buildings, which is crazy. He's also going to score points for each of the zombies he killed, and he's going to add up the points from all his notoriety tokens. I'm only going to add up the points from the zombies I've killed in my notoriety tokens. I don't have any buildings, so I won't be scoring any of those points. So I need to try to figure out my best move against Chris right now. Okay, I think. All right, here
I'm
we
ready when
go.
you are.
You ready? All right. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I was gonna go to 1 because I thought you were gonna go to 2. Mind games. All right, I'm going to 2. So Chris can go anywhere he wants because he picked number 1. Sorry, he can't go to 8 because he's already been to 8.
Right. Oh, I've already been
No,
to
I've been to 8.
7.
Sorry, you can go to 7 because you have nobody there. So Chris can go anywhere he
Oh,
wants.
even though I moved because I moved
That's
a
right.
person over.
That's right.
So here's the question: is if I choose to intimidate Connor, he can give me bullets, which at this point doesn't matter to him, right?
That's right.
He will get 2 money and 2 notoriety and steal a notoriety from me. So intimidating him, he's just going to give me bullets. I could go duel him, which would potentially create a loss of turn here for me.
Sorry, you can't choose to do them. You can't go to a location where someone else is.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I think I need to minimize my losses here. So I'm actually going to go to 6.
Oh, interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
So I am at 6. I get to choose to steal 2 bullets actually. Connor, what happens if I don't have any bullet slots to steal
I
from?
lose them, you just don't get them. Which sucks.
Connor, I'd like to steal your 7 and your 6 bullets, please.
7 of my 6. That's a good call. That changes my plan.
In case he chooses to try and take into one of my buildings, I have drastically altered our bullet situation. And then I will take a notoriety because he's going to steal one. So I, kind of want to even the odds a little bit there. So that is my turn.
All right. Well, let's figure this out. So I am going to steal 1 from Chris with my action. I'm going to steal 2 more. And I think my only chance for a win right now is to attempt to get into his building and beat him in a fight.
My 4-point blacksmith, huh? Or my 2-point blacksmith?
I think that's my only real choice. Let me see. Do some quick math. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 19, 20. And I have 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm 2 points behind you. Yeah, so if I just stop here, I'm going to lose. So I got to go big or go home. So I'm going to, but he has maybe if you get a critical fail, this will be so epic. Oh,
yeah, so I do have 2 rolls that won't work for me, an 8 and a 1.
Okay. I have 4 rolls that won't work for me.
You have 5
5,
technically.
yeah, that's right. The
1
one
does not work.
I gotta
now,
do it.
1 doesn't fail for you, but
yeah. I'm coming in. I've got to spend my $2 to buy into there. And here
I'm
it
the
goes.
defender.
Here it goes.
So I will roll first.
Oh no!
That's a 7, Connor. That is literally the best choice. So you need an 8.
Here it comes down to one roll, folks. Can they pull it out for the battle for Westfort? I am going to hit the roll button right now, and I need an 8. Ah, my dreaded 2. Okay, so unfortunately, pow. There we go. Chris sent 5 of my guys
Yeah,
to
Connor,
the graveyard.
that graveyard does not look good for you.
But the nice thing is, to talk about the game, is he's actually destroyed me there, but he's only beaten me by 3 points. Right? So at the
Yes,
end
because
of the
you
day,
had the more valuable zombies here.
exactly.
Because so there is some like going for, and the last time we played, I had a setup where the blacksmith was out, so I was getting bullets, and then the Connor, what's the building that every time you kill a zombie you get an extra notoriety?
Train station, I believe, if my memory is
So I
good.
had the train station as well. I had both of those buildings. And I was just shooting zombies left and right. And I got a lot of these 4. I think I had a 6, and a 5, and a 4, and then I was getting notoriety off those. So there's some,
Should be.
I think legitimate strategies all around.
Yeah, that's the thing, and like it came down, so it's easy to kind of get discouraged by being like, man, he keeps shooting all of my guys, but there's still enough strategic play where it could have gone the opposite way for Chris, right? He could have been shooting me the whole game, but if I had gotten that lucky, number 8 right on that last roll of the game, he would have been taken out of here. Sorry, he would have been killed up here. I would have taken control of it, which is a 4-point swing. He would have lost those 2 points. I would have gained 2 points,
Mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't have
And you
gotten
would
that
have gotten
notoriety.
one.
I would have gotten the notoriety.
Yeah.
So it would have been a different outcome. But unfortunately, as it was for the entire game, Chris dominated me with the old 6-shooter. So that is the Quick and the Undead. Thanks for watching us play. It's free to play on Tabletopia. It is available for purchase on our website or hopefully from your friendly local game store. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you're enjoying your day. We will be finishing the stream now. Everyone say bye, Chris, and I
Bye,
will
Chris.